Well, he will probably try to play as solidly as he can. He has the black pieces, and we are seconds away from the beginning. There you go, handshake. They are off, and okay, opening with e4. I was expecting
Sicilian.
Yeah, I was expecting
not
the
messing
queen
around. No Berlin defense, no Petrov, none of the solid openings he's popularized. He's saying, let's have some fun, Daniil, and play the Najdorf. This is one of the sharpest lines there is. Kramnik really pushing his luck here. Let's see.
Kramnik is very different to the stereotype that we have about players as they get older, because we have this kind of thing that the older you get, the more you like to play old person chess, which is as solid as possible. Don't take any risks. And Kramnik says, no, I don't play chess as a profession anymore. I'm going to play chess for fun and play the sharpest, most exciting lines. And Dubov, well, he's given a pawn in his trademark style.
Sacrificed a pawn for some quick development. Very sharp position. Black has a lot of stuff going for him. He has the two bishops, the center, an extra pawn, but will he get checkmated?
And take a look at those heart rates. I mean, the players have just started the game.
Wow.
And we saw Daniil have a heart rate of over 140. Oof. Nerve-wracking stuff. And look at this. The kings have gone to the opposite side of the board. It is war on the board. Absolute pandemonium. He's moved forward with the g-pawn. All he wants to do is use that g-pawn as a battering ram and crack open a line. This is very unpleasant to face in a blitz situation.
The computer says black is much better, as you can see by the engine bar, but I am not sure if that converts into practice here. Daniil has a plan. He wants to push his rook pawn, then the g-pawn, and open the black king up, even if it's not fully sound.
Yeah.
It certainly looks dangerous.
Yeah, the computer can just disappear into the ether with its evaluations, because these are humans playing. And
pretty good humans.
Humans, they might be good, but there is the margin for a lot of error.
Kramnik attacks the pawn on f4 with his queen. And that's a bad sign for Dubov. He has to move his queen and defend. Now Kramnik could target that pawn again. Maybe that computer was onto something after all.
Maybe I should not doubt technology. And Kramnik actually making it look easy. I mean, now he's simply going to... I thought he was going to target the f-pawn, but instead he's just concentrating on easy developments and saying, hey, my king is under no danger whatsoever. And in fact, Daniil will be feeling the pressure along that c-line.
Yeah, he's mobilizing the pieces, saying, I have a bit of a counterattack. Dubov had to spend one move securing his king, but now he's back to his attacking ways. And I'm still not sure what this is going to be, because the white attack can be very fast. Rook to the open file, the knight jumps. It's still anybody's guess, but I like what Kramnik did there. He exchanged that knight to close the file, so he will not get mated on the g line.
And he brings his knight to the aid of his king. Again, I like this, also tying the queen down for the time being to the defense of the c2 pawn and preventing this bishop on f1 developing to the d3 square, where it would look upon the h7 square. That would be terrifying. Great stuff from Vladimir Kramnik, playing a very classical way. And Dubov, well, his heart rate is increasing.
Yeah, he brings the knight, hoping to maybe sacrifice it on f6 to expose the black king. And to me it looked that Dubov actually has made some progress over the last couple moves, but the position is so sharp. It's very hard to give definite verdicts. Kramnik there, going for the double attack, but I'm sure Dubov is very happy with Kramnik taking that pawn on g5, opening the file in front of his own king.
He instead uses his queen to challenge its counterpart, and of course the
knight could not be taken, because then the queen would take the pawn, followed by checkmate. So Dubov had to restrain himself there.
Yeah, I have one golden rule in chess: which is when your king is under attack, trade off queens. So if I were Kramnik, I would be trying for those queens to come off the board as quickly as possible. And we see him move forward.
Is Dubov gonna sacrifice the knight? Come on, Daniel, it's just a horsey. Knight f6 check.
Well, Vlad has just under a minute.
Yeah.
Not that much time. I don't know, do you want to initiate chaos? Do you want to burn those bridges? We'll find out.
Not yet, bring the bishop out first.
Yeah. I would actually just close that diagonal down and play e4, and Kramnik does that.
I really want to sacrifice that horsey. Come on, Daniel. Knight f6 check. He's calculating.
Yeah, but there are no attackers, and take a look at this, 163 on the heart rate.
That's his calculating heart rate. Nothing might work, but what else can he do? Retreat the bishop? That can't be it.
No, he has to go forward. But maybe he can bring a rook over, and then sacrifice the knight on f6.
Bishop will get taken.
That's true.
Bishop.
And we see the computer actually kind of like hovering between.
Can't make up his mind.
It was
It's
better
a while
for black.
to calculate all this.
And now it's saying it's
There
equal.
we go,
And there you
finally.
Go. Action has been initiated.
Kramnik doesn't
and
dare taking the horsey. But that's a mistake, and he misses the knight fork. He had to take that, because that knight not only grabs the bishop, it also attacks the queen and the rook. So there was a bit of a blunder by Vladimir Kramnik, who's now gonna be a rook down and should lose this game.
Yeah.
He's trying to fight back, but he's out of material here.
Huge blunder, and okay, and now attacking the knight. I mean, it looks like it's game over for the former world champion.
Yeah, pawn to b3, then rook to g1, and there should not be much hope. This is also not Armageddon yet, so they do get 2 extra seconds per move. So Daniel can take a moment here.
Definitely. But this will be the first time that we've seen white win a game.
Yeah.
In the Armageddon, Asia and Oceania. And okay, the queen is attacked, as you highlighted.
Yeah, and the rook comes.
Carry on attacking the queen. It's not, I mean, there's really nothing that he can do, because it's an open position. There aren't too many rooks on the board, and that all that matters is how great the rooks are. The king sidesteps to g8, rook comes up. Where can you go? You have to go queen f3.
To e2 to hit that rook, but he might get checkmated.
I think he's going to get checkmated. Rook takes knight.
This is it. Rook h8 is a big threat. You can try to stop it by moving your f-pawn.
Nope, handshake.
The white g-pawn steps forward.
And Dubov wins. He wins with the white pieces, and now Kramnik will be in a must-win situation.